Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. So I gave it a paint job. The deconstructor base that I built in the last episode is looking like this now. And I also made a little change, which was to add a fridge, which now has everything that I had in the Daggerknot because I turned it off and I slept for a few hours to deconstruct everything. I also made an extra entrance on this side because now I have an extra cargo box, which has a large constructor, because I figure the large constructor fits in the same room as the deconstructor, and since I have a lot of good solar power here, I could also use this base to construct some stuff, because today I'm gonna transform the Daggerknot into an atmospheric battleship, and I'm gonna use this large constructor to build the turrets. Here in the boxes, as you can see, now I have all this ammo. I made 15 mil, I had this one back in my box, so I didn't have to craft this one. I also made a little bit more of this because I figure I don't want to deconstruct all of the space ammo that I had. I actually deconstruct a little bit of rockets and a little bit of artillery because I think I had a little bit too much. So this is what I have on the first box. The second box is filled with rockets, and the third one I also crafted a bunch of large generators tier 2 and force fields because I'm gonna try to sell them. And number 4 is completely empty, so that's nice. I also using this base to store some extra stone that I have because my components box is quite full. Let me just show you. So this is what I got going on. I got a lot of zascosium alloy, iracium gel. I also got some iracium and zascosium back, and a bunch of other stuff. Cobalt alloy, electronics, all of these components, flux coils, and elemental pentaxid, and also a lot of bridges, because I also deconstruct a little bit of extenders. So what I like to do, since I'm gonna attack ground POIs, I think it makes more sense to actually remove the turrets underneath and replace them with minigun turrets. I think I'm also gonna use sentry guns. I think they can help. If I place a bunch of them, I think not only they can kill the ground troops, but also they could help a little bit against the turrets too. I don't think I can make Gatling guns for a CV, so the manuals I'm gonna keep as they are. And I think I'm just gonna start by removing these plasmas and these artilleries. But first let's make a little change here, which is to remove the deconstructor, and I'm gonna connect to this box and place the large constructor in. Because they have the same CPU, it's 20,000 for the deconstructor, and the large constructor is also 20,000. I could use the advanced constructor, it's 40,000, and I will go just above tier 1, which wouldn't be too bad because this is solar powered, so I wouldn't waste too much fuel. But I think the large constructor should be able to do everything that I need. So there it is. And now I'm not gonna have a conflict by deconstructing and constructing stuff into the same box. So no, what I have to do is go to here, go to, let's auto group it all. Let's go to the large constructor and let's access the box, which is this one. So now I'm gonna have to transfer a few things into here and start crafting some minigun turrets. So here it is. All I'm gonna need here is this one, the sentry guns, and the ammo is already done, so the basic stuff really. So let's go into the Daggerknot and let's start putting stuff into it. So it's this box here. Let's put I think half of iron, half of silicon, half of this. I think I'm also gonna bring in some logs, and I think this might be enough. No, I'm still missing something. So I think I also need cobalt and titanium. Yeah, that's the problem, right? I have the titanium, but the cobalt not so much. Capacity device. And neo? Do I also need neo? I don't have that much neo neither. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do a lot. I think I might have to go out. Let me just recheck. Because I have the energy matrix, but that's the thing, these components I can't really... Well, I could just do it like this. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, because this way I'm not gonna use silicon, I already have the electronics. The oscillators and the capacitor devices are the problem here. Let's see, where is the capacitor device? Yeah. Nanotubes and steel plates, so I got a little bit of nanotubes and steel plates, which is nice. And the oscillators, I have a few of them, but it take neo, cobalt and titanium. Yeah, that's gonna be the problem. That's gonna be the problem. So I might have to go around and look for some cobalt and some neo. Because unfortunately, I just don't have enough in this box. I could deconstruct, but then again, I'm gonna go back. No. I'm gonna have to, let's just set him up to craft as much as you can. Sometimes when I go into the box the first time it just doesn't work, so let's start by doing 10 of these. And I think I'm gonna do 30 sentry guns for now. Let's see how it goes. In this system I actually found a planet where in orbit I should be able to find all three: titanium, neon and cobalt. And it's this one, Adralia Moon 3. It's around a gas giant, and it is a what? A moon-escent. And I don't have to go into the planet itself. I think it's the Moon 3 that I'm looking at, isn't it? No, it's the Moon 2. It says Moon 2 over there. It doesn't change for Moon 3. What the hell? Let me see this one, dude. Moon 1, Moon 2. It doesn't show me the Moon 3, but okay, I'm gonna lock it and that's where I'm gonna go. There we are, so I guess that's the reason. The Moon 2 and the Moon 3 are in the same sector. And there's a bunch of stuff here. Defense satellite, Spire satellite, which are just fortifications. And there could be a bunch of ships here, so now I'm gonna have to find all these three. So there's something here on my left. There's a big old ship there, but I still have the space ammo. So let's just go and meet this asteroid and see what it is. There's another agri station there where I went a couple episodes ago, and there's also a Xeno shipyard. That should be a pretty tough POI. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep going. There's also a freighter tug. I haven't seen any battleships so far, but there's one right there, and I'm getting close. So this one is iron. Okay, so let's see. What's the closest one now? I guess just straight up ahead. I could get in trouble there, because that seems to be a patrol ship protecting that asteroid. So I'm hoping it will be one of the good ones. Would you believe it? It's another Tovera. So, I could go and try to kill it. Now that I even have a better idea where the core is, I could just target it. Currently I only have the rocket turrets on to deal with drones. Because it does save a bunch of fuel if I turn off the turrets. And I kinda don't want to engage too much. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me drill this thing. And it's cobalt. Even though I do have a drill here on the ship. That's what I'm gonna use. But okay, I think I'm gonna turn myself around, face it. And I should be able to see if it's getting close. Because I'm not in a good position. The downside of deconstructing is that thing, because we get components back but we don't get a lot of ingots. I actually got Irashum and Zascosium from a few bullets that I deconstructed, but other things that are based on cobalt and stuff, yeah, for example the oscillators, I actually got a bunch of them, but I crafted all those generators. I should have checked the recipes before. I didn't think I would need oscillators for the minigun turrets, to be honest. So let's see if I can just deal with that thing. And it's coming along, isn't it? It's kind of stopped there. It's not getting close. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to drill myself some cobalt here. I did also another change. I just placed an A before turrets, so now it shows up on top of the list. So it's a little bit faster. Even though I still have these things here, it's even a little bit faster in case I have to come here and change something. So let's just go to the drill. I actually need to turn it on. And Jesus, it's facing the wrong way. It's getting close to Tovera. What does he want? I don't need that much cobalt. I just need a little bit of each. And I'm actually not gonna drill it all because it's getting close and I definitely feel like I want to avoid it for now. Let's see how much cobalt I got. 1,300. I think that's plenty to do maybe a couple dozen turrets. So let me just see what I got going on. Yeah, it's already shooting. Let's stand behind this thing. Gonna need to defend myself, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, Mr. Tavira. Let's engage then. You don't let me mine the cobalt. Because I think it's probably gonna follow me around when I go for the titanium. There you go. So I have the rockets on turrets, the artilleries and the plasmas on generators. And my shield is going down. I'm gonna have to roll out of the situation. The problem is I'm not sure if I'll have enough ammo, because I did keep some. Well, I might... no, I think I might have enough ammo to destroy the Tavira. Definitely. Let me just see. So I still have a bunch of plasma, I have a bunch of artillery. And rockets too. This box is full of rockets. So I think I might take the Tavira. Let's go in then. One thing that I actually forgot in my Scorpion, in a previous base that I built outside Zyrex territory, was the epic detector for a CV. I just took out the upgrade for the warp drive and placed it on this ship. And I could have taken also the detector and I forgot. Because on a system like this, I think it would have something like 100 kilometers of range. So one ping would be enough to see everything in a sector. It was very useful. I don't like this position. I can't see its top or its belly. So let's try to go this way. There you go. Much better like this. And I could also start targeting that general area. Yeah, but he rolls out of position. 23%, I think it's time to back out a little bit. That's the thing, I already showed a fight against the Tavira and an Emirat at the same time, so I kinda don't want to engage too much. So in fact, I think I'm gonna leave him be, and I'm gonna look for what I need right now. I already fought the Tavira, I defeated it. I don't have nothing to prove here. And, well, I already showed a fight against the Tavira, so let's just leave it be. And let's look for titanium and neodymium. And would you believe it, there's also an Emirat in this system. So the two systems that I visited both have a Tavira and an Emirat close together, which is kind of interesting. But I already got some titanium, almost 2000. I think it should be plenty just to build a few minigun turrets. I'm not gonna need that much, I don't need it for the ammo or nothing, so let's go and try to find some Neo now. And there it is, so let's get a bunch of it. And I didn't even mind the whole asteroid, or titanium and stuff. I was getting a little bit bullied by a few ships, so I just bolted it. And yeah, that's plenty. Let's see, 700, maybe a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more Neo, just to be sure that I have enough. And this drill is really damn useful. That's Traders Guild, should be fine. There's more here. And I'm thinking about placing a bunch of sentries where the artilleries are, underneath. A bunch of them. I never used a lot of them on the outside, and I've seen that in the few ships that I've encountered, so I kinda wanna try it myself. See if I can actually set the sentries for turrets. They should help, if I have a lot of them, you know? So let's see. 1300. Yeah, I think it should be enough. Let's go back to base, and let's start making some minigun turrets. Now, where was the base? That's the question. The base was next to the star, of course, but that's the thing. To go back to the star, I actually have to go to another system and come back. So I found this one, 20 light years, so let's go back again. and hopefully I'll come in close to it, because there are several spots from where we can enter a system. And usually I enter the wrong one and I have to travel about 20 or 30 kilometers. But it happened once that I managed to enter like 300 meters away from where I actually placed my base. So let's see if it happens this time. It will be quite nice, because I had to travel around 30 kilometers already. So the drone base... No, that's not my base. Where is my base? I guess it's not showing, is it? Yeah, I don't think I entered in the wrong spot. In the right spot, I mean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this registry and I'm gonna try to find my base. There it is. It's 120 kilometers away. Let's set it as a waypoint and let's see. There you go. And I have to do for another short jump. And once I go there, I figure I'm gonna have to travel around 20 kilometers more. That's usually what happens. Let's see. That sector over there had all three resources that I needed, but they were very far apart. Okay, not too bad, just 10 kilometers. So let's just transfer everything. I didn't convert any, so what I'm actually gonna do is see first if it actually managed to do something. Just one projectile turret, so I'm gonna put it here, and I got all 30 sentry guns. So let's queue it up again. And now we should be able to do the rest. And I think I'm gonna do 10 for now. Yeah, let's do 10. I already got one. And after this is done, I'm gonna convert all of this into ingots. But first, let's put in the sentry guns. So I have an empty box, an ammo box. That's where I'm gonna store all my space turrets. I'm not gonna deconstruct. I'm gonna save them because later on I might want to convert it back again into a space battleship. So let's just start by removing all of these artilleries. Yeah. And I can just avoid space battle on the way, as I did before, so no problem at all. So let's just remove them. The ship is turned off. And I think down here I should have, on this platform, plenty of room to put in 30 sentry guns. And then I think I'm gonna remove this line because it's underneath, and I have 5 plasmas. The minigun turrets have the same size, so 5 on each side should be okay. And on this level it's not as good because if I'm facing upward a little bit, they're not gonna have the angle to attack the ground POI. What I might actually do is remove these 3 rocket turrets on front and place 3 miniguns on each side. And I could also do replace some of these rockets on top and place a few miniguns here just for drone control, because I think I'm gonna go close to the ground, and this way if they come from above I should be able to target them. So let's see, I'm crafting 10. I think I'm gonna do 6 more, and then I think just 4 more, so I guess just 10 more, 20 in total. That's gonna be a good quantity. So let's just go into the large constructor again and queue up 10 more. There you go. I think it's gonna be enough. Okay, all the artillery are out and they take a lot of room, but I think I should have enough to remove what I want. So now let's see if I can put in the sentries. Where did I put them? I think it's in the components box, so let's just pick him up. And no, I had it already. So I don't think I'm gonna go with the tractor ones. Let's just place these ones, and let's put one, and let's see if I can actually set it up to attack some stuff. I can. Look at that. I can attack bases, capital vessels and stuff like that. So that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna attack turrets with these things. So let's just pick this one up again, and let's see. I think I'm gonna take the opportunity to put them kind of like this. I can space them out a little bit. Let's see, because I have a lot of room here. Yeah, I don't want to put them too much on top of each other because they might not have the angle or something. So let's go like this. And this is the belly of the ship, you know, the cockpit is all the way there, and this is the belly. So let's put it like this, and I think maybe one here in the middle, so I got 6 now. If they're gonna shoot down, I think I can put them actually a little bit closer to each other. So let's put it like this. And I could definitely be using the... Yeah, the symmetry plane. So let's remove them all. These ones. And let's use up the symmetry mode. So let's just use this one. Nope. Let's actually use the green one. There you go. I think it's on the right spot. Right in the middle. So now. There you go. It's showing up on that side. Let's put it like this. And I should have 13 already. So let's put another one here. And another one there. And let's occupy also the middle here. There you go, like this. Just space them out a little bit, you know. Let's put one all the way here in the back. And I got 3 more. So I think I'm gonna put them here kinda in the middle. Oh yeah, because I removed one. And it should be here. I actually moved 3. Put it like this, and yeah, the last one didn't go, so I think I'm gonna remove this one because I think that one went in. It did. So let's put this one back again, and now that's all. There you go. I think it's gonna work. I mean, I don't know. At least it looks kind of cool. 15 turrets, 80,000 volume. So okay, I already got 7 here. Let's start putting in the minigun turret. So I removed that plasma on the second platform basically. I still have these ones here, but I think I'm gonna use that one because it's facing down. So let's turn on the symmetry again. And I only have 7. So yeah, it's right in the middle. I think I'm gonna put it exactly where the plasmas were. So let's put one. There you go. So, right there, and let's see if I have another one. There you go, just to make it a pair. Minigun turret. There you go. So I got 8 for now. That's gonna be awesome. So just 2 more, one on each side, and then these 3 rockets are gonna go away. So let's take them out. And then just 4 on top, I think should be enough to deal with drones. These on the front will hopefully attack what I want them to, the POI itself. And it's gonna be fun being on the cockpit here and hearing the minigun shooting all around me. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Let me just see if I still have room. 78,000, yeah, I think I do. No, it's just these 3 underneath. I think I mean, I could just replace it all with minigun turrets, right? And it would be almost 100 turrets, but I think that's... I don't need that much. I really don't. 20 minigun turrets, 30 sentries. I think should be enough to be able to defeat a POI. And then let's see. What seems to be the issue? Are you out of resources, dude? Why aren't you making the rest? Oh, because it's taking a little while. Okay, so in fact, I think I'm gonna... I still have all the stuff in the fridge here. I believe. And it should be still good to go. Let's have a pizza. Oh, nice. So the Daggerknot is turned off. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep so that those 10 are done instantly. Rise and shine. So let's see if my things are done. I hope they are. I was actually scared to go to sleep with the symmetry plane on, but it looks like it worked. So let's just take a look if the 11 are here. 11. There's still 1 to go, isn't there? No. Only 11. That's a little strange. I think I'm missing one. Did I only queue up 19? Okay, let's work with what we got here. So right now I have 10. Let's put 12. There we go. Here in the front. Like so. I kinda prefer to be a little bit back. Let's put this one first. Let's put it there then. Yeah, should be fine. Because I kinda want it to be on a different line. So that the damage happens on different times. At least in theory. And I'm definitely missing one turret. Where the hell did I put it? Let me just see if I place it somewhere else. There it is. For some reason it went over there. I think it was one that I built before. And okay, so now let's just put these 4 out here. And I think on the outside, instead of having it in the middle, I think here should be a good place for it. And I'm still connected. Okay, so let's just put these 4 and call it a day. And we're done. There we go. So now let's set them up. Let's set them up. And let's go here. So I could just auto group and delete the groups I already created. So I'm actually gonna create a new group just to put in all of this. And I'm gonna put I would definitely like the sentries to attack the base that I'm gonna attack. But at the same time, yeah, I don't need them to attack predators. Yeah, so I can just build one group for all of this and set them up the same thing to attack turrets. And yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this because will I want to attack some of them generators and other turrets? So I created a group called Ground, and there's a pretty cool thing because we can just go to this minigun turret and say add to group and go OK. He selects the next one. So if I just click this button, add to last group, he sends it to the same group. So it's a pretty fast way to do this. And it takes no time at all. So I can just send all of this into that group. Because he keeps selecting the one below. So that's nice. So now I have all of this into this ground group. And I can set it all together. So let's take it off predators and player factions. And I'm gonna leave it just on turrets. And the NPC drones, whichever has the angle, might shoot it, and it should be pretty good. So let's create another custom thing here. Let's put it on 5. So in case I also want to turn it off for some reason, I always have that different option, which is a little bit faster. For me, I can just open up the P menu and go here and turn it on or off. And there you go. So I have it set up, and now I think I'm in good condition to go and fight some fools. And I found actually a pretty cool POI that I fought myself in my own time, and it's a very difficult one. So I'm gonna go back to that barren metal planet and I'm gonna go in with the Daggerknot. But for now, thank you for watching, and until next time.